before I carve more timber today. If that low moan echoes through its crack again, we wait for a better sign from the Lord's creation. Stay back now, Coco. You look far too regal in this gray drizzle to be bothered by my construction plans near your muddy bank. Behold, a bridge! Now I can reach the other side of the island and be lonely over there too. Nala, you are staring at me like you know exactly how much this damp mist is ruining my hair today. Such a bold face for such a small creature. Misha, your fur looks quite majestic despite the heavy rain falling on us both right now. You truly have more grace than I do in these muddy clothes. Look at you standing there so stoic. Tina, you and Wilson share that same unblinking stare when the clouds turn this miserable shade of gray. I would trade my last good tooth just to stand in a crowded city street again. The noise was maddening then. Now it is luxury. Maja, you have such an intense gaze today. Are you looking for some secrets, or do you simply think Wilson needs more friends? Look at those two foxes racing through the tall grass like twin sparks of orange fire against this emerald green backdrop. I must keep my distance before they decide I'm a nuisance. The frost on these trees reminds me of that first winter night when my breath hung like white ghosts in the air. I sat shivering by a tiny flame, clutching a piece of dry wood until my palms blistered and turned raw. Then suddenly, a spark caught deep inside the grain and erupted into a roar of orange light against the dark woods. That crackle was so loud it felt like music to my soul after weeks in silence. Even now, I can still smell that sharp, smoky victory over the biting kobob. Mango, you look absolutely majestic with those snowy flakes landing on your fur. You are far braver than me for wandering through this freezing winter haze today. Piku, you dear little soul, how brave of you to stand so still in this biting frost. Your snout is practically a frozen statue against the snow. This thick fog swallows every tree and stone like a heavy wool blanket over my head. I can barely see your grain even from here, Wilson. Such mysterious mists make me feel as though we are wandering through some ghostly. This damp gray mist is soaking right through my tunic, making every joint ache like a rusted gate hinge in the heavy humidity of this morning storm. Truffle, you little bandit are darting through the ferns like an orange spark of fire. You're much faster than me in this heavy mud today, Bog Zaplac. Imagine if white flakes fell from the sky to cover everything in a silent shroud. It would be soft and cold, unlike anything we see here among these palms. The earth has claimed my limbs like a vengeful titan's grip. I am doomed by this very ground while Nico watches from the brush as if mocking me. Rain again. The sky just showing off how much water it has and I don't. I'd trade this whole ocean view for one hot shower and a door that locks. Found a flat patch of ground and nearly wept. You don't know luxury until you've lived on a slope. Those stars are gleaming like the very jewels of heaven tonight. I feel so small under this vast canopy while we sit here in silence. Look at those tusks! Figo, you move through these shadows with such grace that you make me look clumsy as a newborn calf. Bella, your neck is like an elegant tower reaching for the stars tonight. Such a graceful creature to share this quiet moonlit shore with us. Look at those eyes of yours. Machai, you are staring into the moonlight like you know exactly where all my hidden treasures are buried tonight. The salt still stings my throat when I close my eyes tonight. In that nightmare of a dream last night, the plane groaned like a dying beast while lightning cracked across the sky just before we hit the waves. Then came the crushing weight of the ocean and the taste of grit in my mouth as I crawled onto this very sand under the moon's cold eye. It felt so real it left me shivering even after I woke up to see Daisy nearby. Bog Zaplac for being alive today. Wilson, that water almost kept us both forever. A garden, flowers. We're practically fancy now. The island's coming up in the world. Tina, you beautiful soul under these stars. You glide through the grass like a ghost of silk while I struggle with my heavy boots and tools. Those diamonds scattered across the heavens are truly God's masterpiece. Tonight, Bog Zaplac for this piece before those two foxes vanish into the brush.